Hi, I'm Lynette Carrington from Scottsdale.com, and I am coming to you from Lucky Strike Bowling Alley at CityScape here in downtown Phoenix. Tonight is a very exciting night because it is the first time that Paul Goldschmidt and his wife Amy Goldschmidt have done this event. This is so fantastic, and I'm so excited to tell you about it. It is the first annual Goldy's Bowling Bash. This event will benefit Phoenix Children's Hospital's Cancer and Blood Disorders Center, which is new. And it's a wonderful event, and we're going to be covering the red carpet shortly. I can't wait to find out who's going to be here. There are going to be a whole bunch of Arizona Diamondbacks, probably some Cardinals, maybe some Phoenix Suns, and there's always fun surprises. If you stay tuned to Scottsdale.com and also check us out on Facebook, you will get all of the latest news and all of the wrap-up from this fantastic event. I can't wait to see you out on the town. Now, guess who I found? I found David Peralta here on the red carpet. Tell me, what was this like when you heard about this event?
I was really excited. I mean, Goldy told me like a long time ago, like, hey, this is what I'm going to do. Are you going to be in town? And I said, hey, anything for you, Goldy. You're my teammate. I have to support my teammate. He's a great guy, and I'm really excited for him. I think this is my first time like bowling in some event like this, and I can't wait to this event start. It's really good.
That's great. Have you actually had a chance to go down to Phoenix Children's Hospital yet and see what they do down there?
Yes, I did it. I think it was my first year in 2014, and it means a lot to me. I saw all these kids hanging out with those kids and touched my heart. And, they're having a hard time, but I think like all this thing that he's doing for those kids, it means a lot. It's going to mean a lot to them.
Did you say that this is your first time bowling?
Well, in this kind of event, it's going to be my first time. I've bowled before, but I don't think I'm good. But I'm going to do my best for sure, but I'm not going to be the worst player. I'm going to be in the middle. But I think it's going to be fun.
Yeah, attitude counts for a lot, you know.
Exactly.
Got to step up and give him...
Yeah, I got a good attitude, so I'm going to be like, yeah, I'm going to win. I don't know, but we'll see.
Well, thank you so much for coming out. It's been great to meet you, and thank you for all that you do in our community.
Yeah, thank you, guys. I'm just looking forward to have a good time tonight.
Thank you. Okay. Hi, Amy. Lynette Carrington from Scottsdale.com. You and Paul founded your organization a few years ago. Why specifically did you fund it for kids? What about that spoke to you?
At the time, we've recently had a baby boy. He's about a year old now, but at the time we didn't have kids. We just enjoy being around them. We went over and volunteered at the Phoenix Children's Hospital and just immediately loved hanging out with the kids. You get to play, the headband games. You get to do just fun things. You get to be a kid yourself, which is maybe why we like it so much. But, we wanted to give back, and as soon as we went over to PCH, we just loved it and fell in love with it, and that's why we wanted to make a fund for them.
It's a great group over there at Phoenix Children's Hospital. I was also curious, why bowling and instead of like golf or something else? Why bowling?
Well, we go to a lot of charity events as well, and golf, it just seemed like there was a lot of golf, and sometimes you can get spread out and not really be able to mingle as well, and so we thought, hey, bowling is something we love to do with our family. It's just a good, intimate environment, and so we thought we'd try it, and so hopefully it goes well. I think it'll be fun. It's a good competitive edge. You can kind of maybe smack talk a few people or something, but we just thought it'd be a little bit different and hopefully a lot of fun for our guests.
I think it'll be a fun annual event, especially if you keep doing it in the future. You get a lot of people to come out and do that. Also, too, I saw a lot of silent auction items over there. In particular, I saw a diamond necklace, and I'm thinking that this outfit right here needs a diamond necklace. Yep.
I think so. It's in the raffle, actually. We moved it over to the raffle, so you can purchase a raffle ticket for $25 or $5 for $100. So I told Paul I think I need to add a necklace over there. Maybe I can win it. Put some raffle items in there.
Yes, that would be fantastic.
Yes.
Well, thank you for all that you're doing for Phoenix Children's Hospital Center for Cancer and Blood Disorders. Thank you so much for being here tonight.
Thank you for coming. Thank you for having us.
This is Jesse Winkler, outfielder for the Reds. Welcome. Thanks for coming out here to Phoenix. Did you fly in specifically for this event?
No, I was actually out here. I just got invited over the past week, and I'm just happy to be here.
Fantastic. What do you think about tonight's bowling event?
I think it's really cool. I think it's awesome that I get to be a part of something like this. hopefully one day I can be in a similar spotlight as Paul Goldschmidt. And it's just cool to come here and meet new people and be a part of something really fun like this.
Did he ask you personally to come out to support, or did you hear about it through friends, or how did this happen?
I heard about it through a mutual friend. So I'm just kind of happy to be here, like I said, and I got to meet Paul earlier, and it's just I'm excited to get bowling.
That's great. So a strike in baseball, not so fantastic. A strike in bowling is a good thing. How is your game?
My uncle's actually a really good bowler, but that didn't really get passed down to me. So we'll see. I kind of just have the let it fly mentality, so I'm just going to throw it as hard as I can and see where it goes.
Wonderful. Well, good luck next season, and thank you so much for coming out.
Appreciate it. Thank you guys for having me.
Thanks. This is Trevor Story from the Colorado Rockies. Trevor, it's nice to meet you. Okay, how did you get involved with this event? Tell me how this came about.
Well, yeah, I met Goldy this year playing against him, and we shared the same agency. So, just kind of got the invite through that, and I decided why not come and support Goldy.
Fantastic. Well, back in Colorado, what sorts of nonprofits or what sorts of causes are you involved in back there?
Not yet involved in any, but since this last year being my first year in the big leagues, that's something that I'm really looking forward to doing the next couple years, and something I'm really excited about.
That's awesome. So tell me about your bowling game now.
It's all right. Nothing special. I think I can put together a couple strikes, but I'm going to rely on my teammates for that one.
Well, great. Well, thanks so much for coming out, and I hope you have a great night tonight. Thanks for supporting the cause.
All right. Thank you.
Guess who I found on the red carpet? Drew Stanton from the Arizona Cardinals. How are you tonight?
I'm doing great. How are you?
I'm wonderful. Tell me what you are most looking forward to this evening.
Oh, just having fun. I think bowling's one of those things where it's relaxed. You always have to feel out your group, though. I don't know. It's like a golf fight, and you don't know if your team's in it to win it or just have fun. But, we're going to have fun regardless of what happens.
Do you know who's on your team tonight?
I haven't figured that out yet. I know that I'm a team captain, I think, by default. But as long as I break 100, we're good.
Okay, fantastic. And Coach Bruce has promised me 2 years. The last 2 years, Bruce, you've promised me that you guys are all going to go to the Super Bowl. So, yeah, no pressure, right?
Always. I think there's always pressure to it. But, we're coming off a bye. We're getting healthy, and I think that there's a lot of reason for optimism.
I think so, too. I think you're going to have a lot of fun tonight. Now, tell me, you've been here for a few years now. What are some of the causes that you really like here in the Valley?
Well, this lines up perfect for me because we do a lot of visits at Phoenix Children's Hospital. Through our team and our organization, they do a lot of really cool things, give us an opportunity to get involved with, not only kids in the Valley. I think that's important too, but, domestic violence is another one that I think our league is in being very specific and trying to approach that in a manner that, sheds positive light on trying to help these women and children and assist them in any way possible.
Drew Stanton, thank you so much for coming out and for being so involved in our community. Thank you.
My pleasure. Thanks a lot.
Thanks. Joining me now is Luis Gonzalez, and do I understand this that you are a special consultant to Derek Hall right now?
I am. I'm my title is Senior Advisor to President and CEO.
That sounds super important. Tell me what is involved in your day-to-day job. What do you do?
Well, during the spring training, I'm usually out on the field with some of the players, and then during the season, I travel around a lot of the minor league clubs and continue to just go around and do a lot of stuff in the community. But it's important to go back to the minor leagues and visit some of our young players in the organization and just kind of communicate with them, keep them on track, and if they have any kind of questions and things like that to try to get to that next level, we try to help them out.
This must be really exciting. This is a fun event because it's the first one, and you've been kicking around the Diamondbacks for years. It must be really fun for you to see how these newer players are stepping up and helping others.
It is. It's a tradition that we started as former players a long time ago here. Our organization really thrives themselves in giving back to the community, and this is important for our players when they come here that they realize that at an early age. And a lot of our players are very early in their careers now, but to see them go out and give back to the community, it means a lot to our organization, and it means a lot to them to give their time and effort to come out here and be a part of this.
You have been in the Valley for many years. What are some of the causes that are near and dear to your heart?
Well, I think, a lot of us that are parents, the kids, a lot of things with kids, and they're our future. So we try to, do a lot of things with them. The hospitals, of course, our first responders that go out there, and our military. That's basically, it's a lot of the major charities. What's important to us as far as players is we try to let our players find the different charities that mean something to them, and they're able to give back. And it's not always the big ones, but sometimes the little ones that you give a little bit of money to goes a long way with them. So it's important that we find the ones that sometimes slip through the cracks, that we're able to give back to them in the community, and we can impact them in many ways also.
I hope you have fun bowling tonight. I hope you have a good bowling game, because there are some guys here that seem like they're really serious about this.
Yeah, there really is. I've seen some guys walk in with their own bowling balls, so they're really taking this serious.
Thanks for all that you do for the community. It was nice to meet you.
I appreciate it.
Thanks.
Thank you. Thanks for having me.
Joining me now is JJ Putz, former Diamondbacks pitcher, and I believe you are, the special assistant to Derek Hall right now?
Special assistant to the assistant traveling secretary. I'm basically George Costanza from Seinfeld. Yeah, so it's pretty important.
And you get to have all the fun.
I do.
So tell me a little bit about your duties as a special assistant. What do you get to do?
I get to do a bunch of really cool things. I get to help out with the pitchers in spring training early on. Get to be a part of the winter meetings, which has been fascinating, seeing the other side of the game. Get to do a bunch of community outreach, season ticket holders things, corporate sponsor events. It's a lot of fun.
What nonprofits and what causes do you really love here in the Valley?
Well, I'm on two boards here. Chrysalis is one of them,
Sure.
And the other one is Make-A-Wish Arizona. So those are two that are near and dear to my heart. But anytime we can come out and support any charity is always a good thing. There's a lot of great organizations around town that need help and need support, and we're happy to be there.
How is your bowling game?
Well, I just found out that it's not bumper bowling, so I'm in trouble. Yeah.
One thing I found out when I saw who was going to be here tonight, I looked you up to see what you were doing currently, and I just realized we share a birthday.
Ooh.
February 22nd.
Yeah, I'm way older than you, so.
I don't think so.
I'm turning 40. You're what, 30-ish?
I love this guy. No, I'm older than you are.
Well, you didn't have to say that because no one would ever believe it. So, yeah.
Thanks so much for coming out. It was nice to meet you.
Thank you too. Happy birthday.
You too.
All right, for Paul and Amy Goldschmidt, folks, have a nice round of applause for